It's the 30th anniversary. It's a moment to take pause and think about the 40,000+ families, amazing services the house and the larger community has provided to families, but then also to plan for the future.
Medicine has changed a lot in the last 30 years. Children were here for extended periods of time, and their families did not have any place to go, so it was quite a dilemma for all these families.
You know, oftentimes we'll get a new diagnosis. They're rushed up there, they're scared to death, they're just totally devastated, and they don't know where they're going to stay or eat or anything. You can see the look on their face when you say, we have a place you can stay tonight. That's just pure, right? It's just pure.
My parents set me down and said, this is something that may be difficult to go through, but it's something that could save your life. In September of 1993, I was the first pediatric patient to receive a bone marrow transplant with UNC Hospitals.
We went to every service organization, we went to the chamber, the Rotaries, every place we could go to talk. All of a sudden, we were receiving calls that we're happy to donate all the furniture for the living room, or I have beds for every room in this house.
The way you were treated by the staff, everyone welcomed you with open arms. Anything you needed, they were there for you, and just couldn't ask for nothing better in a situation like that.
We did get a $100,000 anonymous grant that really spearheaded some of that final fundraising.
How did that feel?
Fabulous. It was, because it really gave us a whole new boost of energy to go out and say, look, we can get this house built.
The longtime supporters who had the vision in 1988, hopefully they get to see the footprint and the impact that they've created.
Probably the most memorable moment would be the day we broke ground. We all looked around and said to each other, this is really going to happen. It was something that just made your heart soar. You thought, oh my gosh, we did it. These families will have a place to stay.
I look forward to us celebrating our volunteers. They're just a quiet army of community members that come in and keep the house in a state of readiness for family after family.
We mainly fix the rooms, make up the beds, get the rooms ready for the folks that are going to be staying here.
We'll empty dishwashers, we'll bake if there's time.
How many years have you been volunteering?
About 21 and a half. Yeah, so you can see I like it.
The first time that I walked in, I was in awe. I remembered the floor and I remembered the walls. Everything else was completely different. It was just amazing to see how much the Ronald McDonald House has grown and changed and how it's been able to help so many different families. So I think that's awesome.
I like the feeling of the house. When you come here, you're fed, you have a nice place to stay, you have transportation to the hospital.
I think it's fair to say the house is essential for the operations of the Children's Hospital. I don't think one could exist without the other. It's so genuine. It is what it is. There's no pretenses, there's no false advertising. It is what it is. It's a comfortable, great place for any family with a child with a difficult situation who's in the hospital. And what's more pure and good and wonderful than that?
I went back to school, currently pursuing my master's degree. I have a beautiful little baby that'll be 2 years old, and I'm actually engaged to be married and expecting my second one. It's a lot.
To see her excel the way that she has is just amazing.
The continuity of this amazing service, how do we keep it here? How do we think innovatively and reach the needs of families that we haven't thought about before? So pausing the moment to celebrate 30 years and then really thinking about the next 30 years and what it's going to look like.
Looking at it brings back so many memories. Wow, we were young. Of all the different people that I worked with and felt that this was something they wanted to do is really amazing. Volunteers work to raise fund and awareness in Cumberland County. The outreach went across the state.
This one in 1994 Local Mother asks others to pop their tops for charity. People remember us with just the simplest effort of opening a soda. And that's the kind of community support and community awareness that really has sustained this mission for such a long time. Penny drives that surpassed $10,000. These were the stepping stones of how we got here.
It makes me happy, proud of the people I worked with. It just shows what a group of determined people can do.